What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Coffee Gang for being here, being involved, and being active. Tonight, I'm going to be checking out Teddy Swims, man. Shout out to this dude. Really peculiar voice that he has. Extremely talented. Shout out to Angela Shalshay. Thank you very much for requesting this for your month of November. This was your request. So, we're going to check out ILLENIUM and Teddy Swims doing All That Really Matters. This is the stripped version of the song. So let's check this out, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this. Let's go.
Learning how to live when there's no one around. It's like learning how to feel when the drugs run out. You can see my scars 'cause I'm wearing them proud. Even with my broken parts, I feel better now. If I could crawl in the mind and give any advice to my younger self, find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you, 'cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you, 'cause that's all that really matters in the end. It's hard to tell the truth when you lie to yourself.
Man, this I love the lyrics, man, and his voice is so perfect for carrying the lyrics and the message in the passion, the way that he sings it. Especially the chorus, you know, find someone, you know, to come home to, because in the end, that's all, you know, it's all that really matters in the end, right? So it's such a tough, very simple yet complex message, and it's very difficult to decipher that for a lot of people, especially a lot of people in my generation, when, you know, thanks to social media and thanks to the spread of technology everywhere, for us to be able to see how people really are, it makes us question a lot of things in terms of the whole point of finding someone to be there for you and all of that. So it's like when there are so many things that are around you that literally does not favor that kind of environment, it becomes difficult for people to really believe in this message now, especially for people, I'm speaking for people in my generation right now. Like, people find it very difficult to stay in relationships. I think that's not even the difficult point. The more difficult point is for people to actually see that relationships are worth it for them to even fight for the relationship, to stay in the relationship. Like, a lot of people are just like leaving relationships now, and people need to ask why, and rather than just look at the surface level and blame people. Because when you have options, when you give society options that you can have whoever you like, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, the whole objective of finding someone to come home to dwindles really fast, because it's like, well, I could always replace someone, because there is no more judgment now, there is no shame now, you can just replace someone easily. There is no incentive to fight for relationships anymore, because, well, you could always get a better one, right? So it's a very tough thing, but at the same time, it's a poignant, you know, thing where a lot of people will realize the older they get that it's like, oh shit, maybe I should have done this when I, you know, yeah. So it's a it's a topic that a lot of people need to look into deeper, but it's definitely a beautiful message.
Always give too much of you to someone else. I'm talking to you now like we're old friends. It'll never be too late to start again. Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you, 'cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you, 'cause that's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, love.
I love the raspiness in his vocals, man. Oh, so good, so raw and rich as well at the same time. I love how he uses kind of like the sinus kind of effect in the nasal bit, where he like with a right, that sound, he uses that a lot, especially when he goes into that mixed vocals. He uses that because it plays a lot to your advantage when you use that rather than using your throat or your chest, right, or you're singing from that. So he has that when he does that, ha ha ha, but then when he goes up a bit, he uses that either falsetto or he mixes it with that effect. It's pretty good.
Love, 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 'cause that's all that really matters in the end. Is love, 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 love. It's all that really matters in the end. Find something you can hold on to.
That was it.
Find someone who'll be there for you.
That was a nice switch, man, from that mixed voice to a baritone. That was a nice switch.
'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Is love, 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 love. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. It's love, 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 love.
Oh yeah.
It's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, love.
Beautiful.
It's all that really matters in the end.
Oh, I love how they shot that video there, where at the beginning it was moving from the right to the left to display the lounge in the room there, and then at the end it was closing off again. That's pretty good. Teddy Swims, man, is such a great, passionate singer. He really knows how to carry the emotions and the message, the lyrics, the meaning of it through his vocals. That's a gift that not a lot of people have. It's not enough to just be able to sing. You know, you have to be able to carry the message, and that's really cool. That's really cool, man. All right. So, love is what really matters in the end. That is true, but unfortunately, the way that Western societies are set up, and the way that the value system has changed, consumption is at the base, is at the forefront of everything right now. Consumption, and therefore, when consumption is at the forefront of everything, what becomes the number one thing that really matters? Well, the ability to purchase, the ability to consume, and what is at the forefront of giving you that gives you the ability to consume? Money. So in Western societies, money is at the forefront, and money is what really matters. So we have really good skills and really good abilities to preach the message of love and empathy and all of that, to say that that's what really matters. But we have accepted and we have built a value system that is not based on love. It's based on consumption, right? And if it's based on consumption, money will be the one that really matters, because that's what allows you to consume as much as you want. You know, have the best cars, have the best shoes. It's not bad, but it's like, well, if we're gonna go for the message saying that love really matters, then we need to kind of switch the systems around about preaching less consumption and more about caring about people and paying attention to the people that, you know, matter to us. But unfortunately, that's not the way it is. That's not the way a lot of the systems are run in a lot of Western societies. So it's a little bit hypocritical if I give it an objective view, right? How, you know, how we go about our lives, you know, talking about preaching love left and right, but then in the next day we are like, well, I have to work 16 hours and I don't have time to go to my kids' soccer game. Why? Well, it's not the person's fault. The way the system is set up requires him to go to, or requires her to go to work for 16 hours to gain money. To do what? To consume. Congratulations. And then we want love. Love? Where? Yeah. It's best to come home to come home to someone. Okay. Let's build a system that allows people to have a home that can house two people that can have someone that you love and you to come home to that person, or vice versa, whatever it is. That is that real now? Look at the housing prices. Look at the tax. Okay, it's not real. Majority of people, especially people in my generation, will not have someone to come home to. It's probably going to be their parents, or they're going to be living single. It's not going to happen. Oh man, I'm just trolling, man. I'm just trolling. But I do approve of the message. It's just, it's like planting the seed in the wrong soil. That's all it is, in my opinion. I think the whole point of preaching love in a Western society is kind of it's like planting a seed in a soil that is literally not conducive for it. It's a consumptive based system. It's not a love based system. So figure it out. See where you stand and know what you want. All right, shout out to you guys. I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Stay tuned. Shout out to Angela Shasha. This was a really good video. Made me rant a little bit in my first Monday after work. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.